welcome back to our channel, Warhammer. In today's Warhammer battle report, the wild Genestealer Cult battles against the Eldar. Okay guys, these are my 400 points of Genestealer Cult. The small army consists of only 3 squads. First of all, 6 Genestealers, which are quite tough close combat opponents. Furthermore, I've got 5 Genestealer hybrids acolytes. 3 of them are equipped with a heavy bolter. Let's say those 2 with the heavy weapons and the one with the grenade launcher, and the other 2 carry only 2 bolters. Then, last but not least, my last squad are 8 Genestealer hybrids neophytes, and they are equipped with less pistol swords, and 6 of them carry a flamer. Let's say maybe those with the finished bases and yeah, one of the other guys. Okay, these are my 400 points of Genestealer Cult.
Okay, and these are Alex Eldar I'm allowed to use for this small Warhammer game. Just if you're intent on watching more of these Warhammer games, we have still got some not yet put in our playlist, and there are also some smaller Warhammer games on my Solo Hammer channel. Okay, I've got 7 guardians. One of them, let's say this one, the leader, with a chain sword and a flamer, whereas all of the others are equipped with a shuriken catapult, all of them wearing mesh armor. And then I've got 7 striking scorpions with Monty blasters and shuriken pistol and chainsword, and their 3+ aspect armor, as well as 4 swooping hawks with less pistols, less guns, frag and crack grenades, but only 5+ aspect armor. And that's it. Okay, we've already deployed. Alex had to deploy first, and we were really surprised that the Genestealer Cult only has got a strategy rating of 1, despite all its insidious intrigues and scheming.
Below the surface.
Kind of disappointing, whereas my small ones have got 4. Okay, let's see how they deployed.
Okay, I put my neophytes, the close combat guys, in front to take the punishment, and behind them the acolytes with the heavy weapons and the Genestealers in order to advance to, if you watched our previous Warhammer battle reports, you know the goal of the game after 4 rounds to get more points within 3 inches of the mission objective.
And I hid my swooping hawks, or rather Alex swooping hawks, behind the hill. They are following behind them in order to get their firing arcs covering the objective, and they should be hidden behind the crystal forest. And I hope that we'll see a showdown between the Genestealers and the Monty blaster wearing striking scorpions.
Okay, let's check who goes first.
Oh, yeah, 1 and 6 is 7, and I've only got 4.
Oh, you got 6. So
yeah, Alex goes first.
The Genestealer Cult starts first.
We've just been joking about their chances of going first.
Well, that's the end of the first turn of the mighty Genestealer Cult. My both close combat squads surged forward, moved there 8 inches. I put them a little bit in cover of the woods in order to avoid the shuriken catapults from Marcus' guardians. Whereas my acolytes went on overwatch, maybe they get a shot or 2 on the ascending swooping hawks. Okay, we're back after the movement phase of my first turn.
I was thinking about letting my swooping hawks doing some flying high, but then because of the small table, and I wanted to do some harm immediately, just decided on using the 36-inch leap with the wings and dropped some crack grenades on the way, turned when I arrived in order to use my les pistols with a +2 on short range. They advanced, would have been able to use the shuriken catapults, but I'm out of range. And they advanced inside the forest, so they're at the edge of the forest, but they had to run because of the impeded movement, so they can't shoot any longer. So let's roll 3.
Yeah, before you shoot, I used my Overwatch to bring down some swooping hawks, but unfortunately I failed to roll a 6 because they got a lot of
Modifiers,
negative modifiers because of the fast movement of the swooping hawks, so I failed to hit them. Okay, now they throw their crack grenades 4 times, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits.
their strength 6.
2 plus 2 wound.
They're spaceman killers, these crack grenades.
Okay, 3 are down. And 2 times with the les pistol hitting on 2s. No, 4 times.
Yeah.
So
3.
3 hits.
And
Only
notes.
wounding on 4s.
Strength 3 versus...
One more down. Maybe just roll because that's a
Okay, 1, 2, 3, heavy weapon.
No, the other
Oh, you were lucky because he can turn around, because turning is no
Yeah, but I
movement
have to do a
in second edition,
break test.
which won't be
Yeah,
easy.
which I pass.
Okay,
F8,
8,
yeah,
like
they're
Space Marines. Yeah.
Really
Dedicated.
zealous and dedicated to the cult. Okay, that's the end of your first turn. Okay, second turn of the Genestealer Cult. There are some hard decisions to make. In the end, I decided that my neophytes ran into the wood in order to get copper and are close to the mission objective in the end, whereas my Genestealers charged into the swooping hawks. 3 of them managed to get in close combat.
I think this
Because-
was a wise decision.
Yeah, because they're the fastest unit, and with 2 turns left, they will reach the mission objectives for sure. The remaining acolyte turned in order to shoot at the swooping hawk, which is not yet in close combat. Okay, speaking of shooting. Oops, no.
That's bad. Because my guy might flee
Yeah, but maybe I
in the
will
end
follow up.
if you don't succeed in killing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we can immediately commence with
Okay.
close combat. Okay, first one.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 plus 7 and 13, charging 14.
So 6 and 1 are important, and I've only got 1, but I get an additional 1 for my pair of lightning claws. No,
Oh
just
my
two.
god.
Okay, you get 1 from me.
14
Cancelled.
is 26.
I think I've got a weapon skill of 4 plus 1 is 5, and so I
Okay, that's 7
think
hits.
you've got...
It's 26 versus toughness 3.
Okay,
Plus
7 ones go. Come on, no, okay, he's done.
Only 3
Yeah.
wounds.
Mhm.
Minus 3. Okay, he's dead.
And the
And
next
the
one?
next one. Okay, 13, 14.
I think even if you rolled 4 ones, I'd be dead for sure. Okay, I've got 6,
14, so I've
8.
got 8 dice in total.
8 times strength 6
Wounding
versus
on
somewhat
plus.
on 2 plus. Yeah, okay. And the last one. That's the old question. Shouldn't I have to do a break test right now and flee? But 3 hex would kill him anyway. So these are your dice, and I've got 4, I've got 8, and you've got
13,
13. So
5.
only
5.
only 5 dice.
5 ones. No.
Won't make this one. So I think you'll do a follow-up move onto the last one, and I think that's the question. Do I have to flee before you do your follow-up? I
That's
just roll. No, I'll stay and get torn apart.
Yeah, but maybe you can comment below the video, but that's always the question. If you flee
Technically,
before the follow-up reach
yeah.
you, or if you follow up and then do the break test, and if you flee, get free hacks.
I think the rules say as soon as.
So it's before the follow-up. Yeah.
Right in the middle of close combat. But Alex states, and this is common sense, that all of it takes place at the same time. As a normal trooper, you can't realize that you've suffered 25%.
But I think if you haven't passed leadership test, I think he could have fled before without free hacks, because they were slayed simultaneously, but he can flew away if you broke maybe. But he decided to stay in close combat. Okay, yeah, that was I think to be expected that the Genestealers will tear apart the Swooping Hawks, but now they are
the
back
obvious
in the
outcome.
deployment zone after turn 2. Let's see what the Eldar have in their sleeves.
So, the movement phase, the end of the movement phase of my second turn. As you can see, both remaining units didn't dare to move towards the flamer bearing Genestealer Cult neophytes. So they went on Overwatch as they did, and my remaining Swooping Hawk
fights
still
against the
still
Russian
tries.
Genestealer. Okay,
Prevail.
this cancels out the fumble with the 13, 14.
I've got 5.
Okay, just
Just
a couple of
9
dice.
attacks.
Oh, yeah, these 3 ones.
Nearly 1.
Okay.
Was close.
Also follow up.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's the end of your second turn. End of the third turn of the Genestealer Cult. Well, as we play only 4 rounds, I have to get into range of our mission objective. So
Especially after your detour to get the Swooping Hawks killed. I'm really unlucky this one survived.
So my neophytes and the Genestealers ran towards the mission objective, sacrificing the ability to shoot at least the neophytes. And the only model which can shoot is my remaining heavy bolter. He will target the guardians because the Swooping Hawks are still inside the crystal wood. But before my shooting phase, Marcus is going to use his Overwatch fire. And I think the 3 striking scorpions in the front rank are within 12 inches of the first 2 cult members.
Because of emerging from cover, they only hit on 4s instead.
3 hits.
3 hits. And strength 4 with a toughness 3 is on 3s.
Okay.
3 of them.
They are wiped out.
3 small ones are down. Yeah, strength 4 minus 2. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we agreed on 5 being able to fire, but at a -1 for emerging from cover as well. So 5 times the shuriken catapults with a longer range.
Okay, none of them.
That's bad, because now we've got a multitude of even flamer-bearing models coming in. Luckily, I've got the next turn. Yeah. And now your guy,
to hit with,
normally on 4, now on 6 against heavy or hot cover. Let's see. Just roll.
Yeah, it depends on how you play it. Normally, this guy is completely in the open, but we can say that the whole terrain counts as hard covered, and I wouldn't have hit.
Or you may, but you've only got 1. Is it a heavy stubber?
No, heavy bolter.
Okay, heavy bolter. So let's say you've got this one for sure, but mustn't distribute your shots within 2 dice for you.
Okay, so 4 hits on this guy.
Yeah.
So 5 versus 3 is 2 plus. Oh, only 2.
Oh, this one is dead for sure because of minus somewhat.
But the others are behind. Okay.
And have to move because of squad coherency.
That's the end of my third turn already. Yeah, it's going fast.
Okay, this is the end of my third movement phase. As you can see, they have left their cover, despite the heavy bolter targeting them in order to get a little closer and maybe do more damage. Although they carry flamers, and even they went out of the crystal forest in order to use their shuriken pistols. Okay, there are several shots. Those at the utmost left flank can only target the Genestealers, which have moved more than 10 inches, so they'll only hit on 4s. 2 times, both of them, strength 4 versus 4. Only one of them, and you've got a 6+ save, because your regular save is...
Oh, it saved.
You did it.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's great.
That's great, yeah.
Okay, and now we've got 5.
Against the kite.
The normal squad.
The new fights.
On 3s. All of them.
Great,
4 versus 3. And here come the 5 ones. No.
Wow, that's great. 5 of them are down.
All of them are gone. No.
1, 2, 3.
No break tests.
4, 5. So only 1 is left. So I have to take a break test. No.
6 and 5 is a
So
lot.
it's running into the wood.
Yeah. And he's even one of the flame-wielding ones, but as he's
And maybe it's
he
because
isn't
it's a
able to do
single member, I think.
he can't do a rally.
Is
Because it's less than 25.
Because,
No.
it's less than 25%.
Okay, and now it's getting more interesting
That was
because
good for certain scorpions. I think
you
they
still
never
got your heavy
performed-
bolter in your
I think they never performed that well with their less pistols.
shuriken pistols.
but
Well, they did, because when
It's
we
tempting.
fought a Blood Angels, one of the finals we would have wished to come true in our tournament, and we replayed it some weeks ago, and the Blood Angels fought the Eldar. The Eldar striking Scorpion succeeded in killing the land speeder with a multitude of shuriken pistol shots. Because
remember. Okay,
the crew was shredded.
Yeah, but
Okay.
normally you expect them to get into this cold with the Mandy pluses and
Yeah.
chainsaws, but this time they completely wiped out the.
So let's hope for some
Okay,
hits
5
among
times.
them.
Hitting
5
on-
times on 5s,
on
I
fives
think.
Only because they moved more than 10
Yeah.
inches. Yeah. Wow, 3 hits. But this time
3
it's
times.
sustained fire.
And we've got 3 dice, probably 3 gems.
So
5 hits.
Okay, 5 times.
5 times 4 versus 4 is on 4s. But it's -2, I think, so you won't survive easily. 3 of them are down, or should be down. I look it up, but as...
Okay, I have a break test. Yeah, they pass it.
Yeah,
Okay, that's the end of your third turn.
really -2.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on we go with your last turn.
As you can see, after my movement phase of my 4th turn, I dared to charge
Multitude.
the, striking scorpions, but maybe it was not that good idea because 2 Genestealer managed to reach them within 12 inches, but unfortunately Marcus used his money blasters and obliterated both of them.
They aren't
So
bad, we never played them.
They
I played them
can't
that
fight in
often.
hand-to-hand combat. So only 1 Genestealer is at the moment at the mission objective,
And
but
you've got a heavy bolter capable
unfortunately
of
Marcus
killing, of forcing me into
has
a
its
breakfast.
final turn, so
Yeah.
I think the result is clear. The only exception is maybe if I hit with the
Heavy bolter.
and cause a break test, maybe
Yeah.
then at least it's a draw because Marcus will surely
You can still do
shoot
so.
him. So okay, it will hit on 4+ on the striking scorpions.
Yep. 2 sustained fire
Tension
dice.
is rising. Ooh.
2 hits and a
Only
gem.
2 hits.
Strength toughness, 2+ probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 armor saves.
2 armor saves,
On 5+.
5s. One of
One
them,
is down, but
one is down.
Isn't enough for a break test. And I think that's the end of my turn and probably of the game.
As you can see, the remaining striking scorpions advance towards the objective, 4 of them even going into close combat with the remaining Genestealer, whereas the Guardians advanced in order to be able to target the remaining heavy weapon one day, the heavy bolter wielding guy. Okay, luckily, and to be honest, I wouldn't have dared to do so without the Monty Blaster. We've got 4 Monty Blaster shots, all of them hitting on 3s. 4 of them.
Okay.
And I have to do a roll of equal or over the toughness, which is 4, in case of the Genestealers, in order to deal a -2 save modifying wound.
Okay, the Genestealer is dead before the close combat starts in earnest, and that's the end of the game because it's the last turn.
Yeah.
And congratulations, Marcus! A
Thank you.
stunning victory for the Eldar, because only one heavy bolter survived in the end, and almost the whole Eldar host survived except the swooping hawks, and I think 1 striking scorpion and 1 guardian were slain.
The Eldar are really great.
Yeah, we'll be back with a short conclusion. Well, I've already congratulated Marcus to his victory, but it was not so close as it maybe seems in the end, because I was really unfortunate with my 3rd turn, where my whole army moved towards the mission objective, and Marcus was really quite successful in his shooting phase.
The shuriken pistols.
I think the
also,
shuriken pistols, they
killed
all hit
5, yeah.
and all wounded. And yeah, that's the end of my from my neophyte squad. And then the Mandy Blasters are really... the Genestealers didn't get a single fight against the striking scorpions because they were all killed by the Mandy Blasters in advance. So
The Eldar are great. They were especially strong in 2nd edition. Up to this day, they've been struggling to fight against Horde armies, as you could see in our battle reports against Chaos Cultists, or even the Chaos Demons. Chaos Demons weren't many models, but they tore them apart with their 4+ demonic saves and stuff like that. The charge at will ability of the Bloodhounds. I'm looking forward to seeing our large end game, Eldar versus Samvod. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the Eldar against the Orcs, because by now we have a painted, not just 400 but even larger Orc army. And I think the Eldar are a medium army list at the moment. They are not, or they were not built in order to overwhelm the other armies.
yeah. Nevertheless, we hope you enjoyed the battle. It was really quite interesting and exciting in the end. I think maybe if 2 or 3 of the Flamer guys have survived,
they might have changed the outcome of the game. But we'll see them on a larger scale for sure, because we're getting closer towards our channel's jubilee, the 2nd anniversary of Dice Hammer, and then you might have to expect a larger Eldar battle.
Okay, see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.